Okay, so our next topic is called factors, arrays, and multiples. Okay, so let's move to our next available page. And it is factors, arrays, and multiples. Okay, so let's first define this. So what is an array? Okay. An array describes a number pattern and properties. Okay, so to create an array for the number 12, for example, okay, so first we're going to use the factors. Okay, so our factors for 12 are 1 and 12. 1 times 12, right? 2 and 6, 3 and 4. Okay, those are our factors for 12. 1 times 12 is 12, 2 times 6 is 12, and 3 times 4 is 12. Okay, so if I'm going to make an array for that, I'm going to have, for this first one, it will be 1 times 12, right? So I'd have one row with 12 x's in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is 1 times 12. Okay, now if I'm going to do 2 times 6, and it's going to be 2 groups of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's another array for 12. 2 times 6. And then the last array for 12 is going to be 3 groups of 4. 3 times 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 times 4. Okay, so these are arrays for the number 12. Okay. Now, another word that we need to be sure that we understand is product. Okay. Product is the answer to a multiplication problem. So 3 times 4 equals 12. 12 is the product. Or we can even, if we were to look at it like our array, 3 times 4, 12 is the product. Okay, now let's define the word factor. Okay, so a factor is a number that fits evenly, this is very important, evenly into another number. Okay? So there is no remainder. Okay, so there's no remainder. So in our example, 3 times 4, where 12 is our product, our factors are 3 and 4. Three and 4 fit evenly into 12. So they are the factors of 12. They make up the sides of the array, as you can see up here. 3 and 4 are the factors for 12. Okay, and another word that we need to define now is multiples. Multiples are the products of two factors. Okay, so those would be the count bys. Okay? Or we can also call it skip counting. Okay, so for example, if we're going to list the multiples of 12, okay, we would have 12 as a multiple of 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96, 108, and so on. We could count by 12s forever. Okay, so the multiples of 12, skip counting. Think of it, multiples of 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, right? Multiples of 3, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Okay, so multiples are the counting bys, the skip counting. Okay, now here's how you need to remember the difference between factors and multiples. Okay, factors are few. Okay, so each number has a limited number of factors. So, for example, let's go back up here to 12. Well, the factors of 12 are 1, 12, 2, 6, 3, and 4, right? There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 factors of 12. Okay? Factors are few. Because remember, factors are what makes up a number. Now, multiples are many. Okay, multiples are many because remember, we can count forever by 12s. Just goes on and on and on. We could count forever by 2s. Just goes on and on and on. Those are the multiples. So let's remember, multiples are many and factors are few. Okay, so let's turn the page and let's practice factoring. Let's practice making factors. Okay, so when we're making factors, okay, step 1, make a T-chart under the number. Okay, so let me show you what I mean by that. Let's say we're going to list the factors of 12. I'm going to make a T-chart, line right here, line right here. See how it makes a T? Make a T-chart for 12. Step 2. Always start with 1 times the number. Okay, so we'll start with 1. 1 times 12. And then check them in order. Step 3. Check factors in order. In other words, test 2. And then check 3 and 4 and so on. So I'm going to do 2, and I know that 2 times 6 is 12 because I know my math facts. And I know that 3 times 4 is 12. Okay, and you notice that when I go like this, they go in order. Watch this. Okay, so they go in numerical order: 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. Okay, so if I list my factors in order, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. Okay, so let's try listing the factors of 24. 24. Okay, so step 1, I'm referring back to step 1. I've made my T-chart. Step 2, start with 1 times the number. I mean, that's easy. 1 times 24. Okay? Now I'm going to check the factors in order. Okay, so 2. 2 is an even number, 24 is an even number, so 2 times 12. Okay, is 3 a factor of 24? Know my math facts. 3 times 8 is 24. Okay. Is 4 a factor of 24? Sure is. 4 times 6. Okay, is 5 a factor of 24? Well, we can count by 5 to see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, 5 is not a factor of 24. So then the next number I'd test is 6, but guess what? I've already written 6 right here. So I'm done. Once I start over again, I'm done. Okay, so my factors of 24 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, and 24. There are 8 factors to 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's do one more. Let's list the factors of 36. So I got my number 36, and I'm following step 1, says make a T-chart under the number. Step 2 says start with 1 times the number. 1 times 36. You can kind of consider that a freebie, right? Okay, now I need to test 2. Well, since 36 is an even number, I know that 2 will go into it. I just got to figure out how many times. So I can count by 2s to figure it out. So let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36. I counted by 2 18 times. Now we're back to math facts. 3 times what is 36? 3 times 12. Okay, will 4 go into 36? Yep, that's another math fact. 4 times 9. Will 5 go into 36? Well, if we count by 5s, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 5's not a factor. Is 6 a factor? Well, another math fact, 6 times 6. So I'm done with all of my factors of 36. Got to be careful of the ones that are not normal math facts, like 2 times 18. But see, since we knew that 36 is an even number, we knew that 2 had to go into it. We just had to figure out how many times. And then we're down here with our math facts. So now when I list the factors of 36, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, and 36. Now I do not need to list 6 both times, just once. So that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 factors of 36. Okay, so there's our math lesson on arrays, factors, and multiples.